Hello and welcome to Everything Iconic. I'm so excited. I'm a little bit nervous, actually, because
I'm nervous. Sorry.
I'm nervous.
I'm here with Anna and Maya from Pen15. Ladies, how are you both doing today?
Hanging in there. Hanging in there.
Good.
My electricity went out on the 113-degree day, and it's still out. It's been out for 45 hours. I mean,
Oh my God.
48 hours. So,
what did you say? 39 hours?
I said 45.
Oh,
It's too hot.
I mean, there's a lot going on between like the heat wave. There's just a lot going on. It's a lot. I don't even know what else to say. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I mentioned I'm nervous because I truly think it's the best show on TV. Like, I'm not even bullshitting you guys.
oh my God.
I have been like emailing everyone to try to get you guys on the show because I'm just like, I'm obsessed with it. To me, my favorite show of all time is The Comeback with Lisa Kudrow.
Love.
It's so good, right?
High bar. High.
To me, Pen15 is like right there. Like, and I watched season 2
Wow.
and I was worried because I thought season 2, there's no way it could live up to the season 1. And then it's fucking perfect. You guys are amazing.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
That
I'm so got it.
makes me so happy because we were very nervous. It's so nerve-wracking to put out another season, and even putting out the first season, it was terrifying, but it at least felt like an experiment because we had nothing to prove in a way. But then second season, you get this pressure of like, wait, do we have to live up to what people want to see, or what, it was just very scary. So that's so nice to hear.
Yeah, thank you.
There's a lot to the series. There's like a lot of darkness, a lot of laughs. Has Hulu been from the beginning pretty okay with everything, or were they hesitant? Even with you guys playing young teenagers, were they hesitant about any of that?
There was definitely a line that they didn't want us to cross that I think now we have crossed, and we have, we shot
Very
almost
far.
7 more episodes that aren't out yet because COVID happened and whatever. So that'll take some time. But, they've always been very creatively hands off for the most part and supportive. But also, to be totally honest, that's because I feel like half of the company was like, we don't get this. There's no way this, I don't know how we got it made, because admittedly they were like, some people get it, some people don't. And I think, so half of those people were surprised. I think that people liked it. And it's still kind of surprising to me, honestly. I'm so used to being the underdog.
I feel like the smartest people I know really love it. Like the really smart, good-humored people. I hate to generalize, but it's just a fact.
Well, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot. That really, makes us feel good. Because, it's true. Like Anna said, when we first were trying to sell the show, there were a lot of no's, a lot of like, what the fuck is this? This doesn't make sense. This is illegal. And then to have, I think we really lucked out with Hulu because the executives who were in the pitch were around our age. So they just completely were dialed into that time. And that was, a really good way in. But yeah,
we had other pitches that didn't go as well.
No, really bad because of me, probably.
in the best way, because you were so honest. Maya told this masturbating story essentially with her picture and your dad's picture from 13, when we're like, this is right after I masturbated.
Face to face, I'm holding him, I'm wearing like pink pajamas and pigtails, and I'm like, see, so we're going to be dealing a lot with, masturbation, then trying to cover it up and trying to be a little girl in your daddy's eyes, and here's me and my dad, and this just happened. And he was like, I'm getting nauseous, can you put that picture down, please?
I had a college, this is just reminding me, I had a college professor who she was an art teacher, but she was teaching us like religious art. And I remember she always used to refer to this, to the modernized version of Jesus as sexy Jesus. And it was always very awkward and inappropriate. She would always say sexy Jesus. And it was just, we would laugh, like we would get those like church giggles where you're like, what is she really calling Jesus sexy? And she was like turned on by the modernized image that we're presented with.
Whoa.
Anyway.
What does that mean? Who was she?
She was like a college art professor.
Got it. She was like sexy Jesus.
Yeah, we were doing a lesson on religious art or something like that. And she would always say, this is sexy Jesus. And it was like, stop saying that.
It's so weird. I love that.
Really funny.
So when you guys are getting into character, do you just sort of slip in when you kind of do the costuming and Maya, your hair is insane in it? Do you just kind of slip in easily?
Which, by the way, Anna, you know how Anna usually has the 2 tendrils?
Love it.
You're not going to see it this season, but to be, she does. Can I give away? I don't think I can give it away. Can I talk about your hair evolution for one episode?
My hair evolution, because that's so secret. Yeah.
I know. I'm like, this is a major top secret
it is to
point.
me.
It's kind of like how she looks right now, but there are like 4 strands of bangs that she gets for one episode. And it might have been my favorite look for Anna.
But it was like really toilet rolled. Like it was like, remember when girls did that? And I always wanted those, but I couldn't do it because I have a crazy howlick. I couldn't do it because I have a crazy howlick. I have a howlick
too.
But then during quarantine, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do bangs. Huge mistake.
We all think we should do bangs at one point or another. And my favorite thing my favorite Anna moment is when you hold your arm. I don't even know how to explain it. You like kind of go like that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I hide my stomach.
It's like the funniest. It's so fucking funny. Every time I just see your arm going around, it's like I'm instantly taken aback to my youth.
I mean, that's just what I want to do now, but I know it's a giveaway to what I'm feeling, which is it's like I always just want to hunch more. I always just want to like casually lean on my left side because it's going to cover the thing that I don't like, which is so sad because I should be covering.
It's brilliant because it's what you think at that age. What I love about it is that at that age, you sort of think that if I just hold myself like this, or if I just put a little bit more spit in this tendril, like I'll be okay. Like as if those little fixes will make you hot and make you liked by everyone.
So do you feel, Maya, when you have the hair, when you have the costume, do you feel like instantly into that person?
Yeah, we do when we're in the makeup trailer and they put the wig on and the mustache is back and I'm like, oh, she's back. We're here. Like, she's here. And Anna calls me her little buddy.
Yeah, you have a different energy the minute the wig goes on. I feel like
both of us.
You're wild. Am I? I feel like yours goes on and you're like, rah! Like all of a sudden you just it's as if I like just took 3 Sour Punch straws and like stuffed them up my ass and I'm like running around with so I think we both look so humiliating in a way. It's so refreshing really because I'm as an adult, I'm trying to like look okay and blend in and do that, and you're just admittedly being like, I'm not wearing makeup. I'm adding things that I try to hide. And this is me. And I'm just going to be wild.
It's liberating. I mean, it really does reveal your inner true self. I call her Greya. That's like the real Maya. That's my alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
What do the other kid actors think? Like, do they get it all? Or do you...
Sometimes they're confused.
Sure.
Yeah.
But there's things
supportive.
Like there's references like Surge and the drink I'm talking about and things that I'm like, I don't even know, like we know what that is, but I'm like, what do the youths that are in this show, like what are they thinking?
Well, what's interesting is actually that this year, I feel like all the clothes the kid actors were really into. They were like, no, this is cool now. Whereas like last season, they're like, what are these low jeans? Like I only wear high jeans. But this year, like the actor who plays Shuji was like, I fucking love my closet. Like I want all of these clothes because they were, like there was just, so there's that it's weirdly timing up with
style.
The show that's in again. But I do feel like they actually are probably aware of what's going on without saying it. Like they're not sharing it with us, but there are moments like when Brant in this season flips out on Maya. Like I think he felt so uncomfortable with going there and saying something that harsh, but like was relating to it in his own way without, I don't think he was the one who does that, but I think he probably would have wanted to talk about it more, but didn't. Like there's more going on there, but I don't think they're really sharing it with us.
Right.
Yeah. Every once in a while there's a personal thing where it's like, I kind of went through this, or I saw go through this.
Yeah.
But I sometimes wonder, because I want kids someday, because it's one thing to see your parents, and I don't even know what this would be like as a younger actor, maybe a 13-year-old actor, say to the child actors, playing out more mature things. That's got to be really weird for their kids.
Yeah.
But then there's the element of us being adults, playing what we are emulating as their experience. And I try to put myself in that position if that was if my parents did that or something. And I would really resent it. I think I would be like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely would think I'm scared to show, if I have kids, of what, they're going to be highly embarrassed and disgust. I don't think I
could love it.
I mean,
no,
the
they're gonna love
masturbation scene.
Yeah, that stuff might be tough.
Yeah.
That might be tough.
Maybe skip that episode.
I'll skip that up.
I really appreciated. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, didn't Molly Ringwald? There was an article that she wrote or something about her sharing her movies with her daughter, and I think her daughter was like approaching 13 or teen age, and it was fascinating.
The John Hughes stuff doesn't age as well. I just rewatched like Weird Science, and I was like shocked by Weird Science. Like there's just some crazy shit in there. And I know obviously the times are different, but it was just weird to rewatch. Speaking of pop culture stuff, has there been any like references or music or anything that you weren't able to get cleared? I know the show starts with like Mandy Moore, who I love, but there has to have been some things where you like tried to get, I don't know, Jessica Simpson or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Music is so expensive, and every season I'm reminded that we never budgeted enough for music, even though we have great stuff. But unfortunately, so much of the fun. Certain music works, I think, because you haven't heard it since that time, which also happens to be some of the cheaper jams.
Right.
It's kind of perfect. That lines up with our show of like, rejectness, I guess.
And then sometimes we'll get like really big wins for to be there. Santana. I'm just gonna say that that was, I had no idea that was even possible, and we cleared it. And last minute, our great supervisor Tiffany.
I would imagine as time goes on, like everyone would want to get on this show because it's just so good. I was actually looking in my office. I was trying to find like my most, I don't know, like 2000-ish thing that I have at my house, and so I just wanted to show you guys. I have, it's a Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know if you could see it. People who are listening.
That's amazing.
It's sitting next to me. I felt like I had to reference it. It's Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Wow.
I deeply wanted a Furby and never got it. Did you guys have Furbies?
I never got one.
My brother like waited in a line for one. Yeah, so we had one, and recently when I was at my parents' house, like the voice box is fucked up, so it's just like.
Oh my God! Did you ever?
This voice box is fucked up too. She's supposed to say.
Can we hear her?
Let me see if we can hear her.
Okay, come on, Rosie O'Donnell. I love the mic to her mouth, to her stitched up mouth. Go
Rosie
ahead.
said she was going to come on the podcast, but we haven't.
Ooh, she's on now.
She's not working. She's not 100 years old.
Whatever.
Anyway.
She's a million years.
Anyway.
Furbies. Yeah. There was something else. Tickle Me Elmo. But I guess that was younger. That was a younger thing.
I was younger.
I mean, there must be so many things. Do you guys just sit down and like write a bunch of things from your youth that you want to cover in the show? Not even just like pop culture stuff, but.
We brainstorm about different moments that we want to include, but then it just kind of ends up, so much of it is like secret sharing and shame sharing in the writer's room. And then the kind of more nostalgia stuff ends up seeping in more naturally, I'd say. What do you think, Mai?
Yeah, it's sort of, because we never wanted to, the only episode I think where we sort of focus on something nostalgic is AIM, but that's just like a jumping off point. But everything else, we never wanted to make a big thing of it, just like it's sort of in the environment. It's there, and if you spot it, great. Like I'm pretty sure there are kids playing Pogs in the background, but that's like something that you don't even think of, off the top of your head when you're talking about the year 2000, but maybe like someone has a memory, I traded this Pog and that's what led to this. And so it's always stemming from memories or stories generally.
I feel like the hook of the show has so much nostalgia tied to it, but really like what I think fans like myself love so much is just the dramatics of it. And you two are both so incredibly brilliant acting wise, and the writing is so brilliant. So I mean, I could just say a million things about it, but
That's so nice.
So
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you.
Will we see the two characters growing up more, or is the plan to sort of keep them in middle school? Will we see high school?
The plan is that they're in 7th grade forever. It's kind of a limbo. Like they never get to leave because it is a kind of forever hell. When you're in that grade, it doesn't feel like it's going to end. But we do get to see, I mean, I think in this season, Anna and Maya evolve a bit. And then in the next season, 2B, we're calling it, you do see Anna and Maya go to a lot darker, more mature places and advance. Can you hear that?
Sounded like a lion.
Is 2B, when will 2B come? Will it be 2021?
About a year.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
I can't
supposed to
believe
come
I
out
have
6 months after. I know. I feel the same way. Never have I wanted episodes to come out faster because that always takes more time to edit and judge them. But I'm now it's going to take so long because we stopped filming 2 weeks before we were done with all 14 episodes. So now it's going to take longer, and I'm really proud of the last.
Me
arc.
too.
Yeah.
Well, we'll need them. We'll need them then too when they come out. I'm sure we'll need them.
Yeah.
I briefly want to just mention Maya. I love Plus One. I know Anna, you were also appeared in that. I just think it's like one of the greatest
So great.
newer rom-coms. And you started with Dennis and Meg's son.
Yes.
Jack Quaid, who I'm like obsessed with Meg Ryan, like deeply obsessed. Did she
Love
ever like
her.
show up on? Is that a weird question? Did she ever show
No,
up?
it's not a weird question. I wish she did. She never did. I believe she watched the movie though at some point. Of course, because it's her son. But the best story was that Jack had never seen When Harry Met Sally,
What?
which is like one of my all-time favorite movies, because his mom's in it, and everyone had probably talked to him all his life being like, oh, the orgasm scene, and he was like, I don't know. And so
Like your kids will
finally-
do, like your kids will do with Pen15.
Exactly. They'll be like, oh, my mom's orgasm scene, great.
With a My Little Pony. Yeah, exactly.
Cool, Mom.
Yeah, cool.
And sand dunes. You like sand dunes? Like, I have to explain that. I don't. But anyway.
But you do.
But I don't. Can I explain what the sand dunes is?
Yes.
We're going to go there.
Please.
The sand dunes is when I was that age, for some reason, because you know how images can pop into your head as you're masturbating. Doesn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
I had just watched Aladdin, and I'm pretty sure like the sand dunes felt so smooth, and I just imagined like that's what my clitoris felt like. I don't know, like it was smooth, and then a rotten apple core from Snow White. I don't know why, but it went back and forth between those images.
That's, first of all, when you say, can I explain the sand dunes? It wasn't really sand dunes. It's exactly sand dunes.
No.
And
What I'm saying is,
and it's exactly what I imagine. I love. That's like
Anna.
that's. It is so sexual.
No,
I'm
Anna,
gonna add that to my
I'm by
masturbating.
sand dunes.
Now I'm going to think of that when I'm masturbating.
Listen,
Yeah, same.
I
It's gonna be
wasn't
great.
turned on by sand dunes, but the sand dunes entered my head unexplainably.
Okay. But
You
then did they
understand?
turn?
Yeah.
But then did they turn you on after?
No, it was more like
Yeah.
it helped me focus on the physical feeling. it was like soft, hard. Like I can't. It's esoteric. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
So Jack
he
Quaid.
finally watched it. Back to Jack Quaid. He finally watched it at one of our rehearsals. He came in and was like bawling because he was just so blown away by his mom in that movie, because she's incredible. Like, I don't think people talk about it enough. It is like such an amazing movie, and she's so incredible in it. And yeah, he was just like so proud and like so touched by it.
I mean, I think like Meg always did such a great job of having chemistry. Of course, we think of like her and Tom, like Hanks together, or her and Billy Crystal together.
Right.
But Meg just had an ability to make chemistry with anyone, and she's like perfect in a rom-com. And Jack, I really thought the two of you had that too, and he had such a charm to him about him, and it must just be in their genes or something, which is annoying.
I think I think it is.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to keep you guys forever, so I do have some lightning
No.
round questions.
Okay.
Okay.
These are sort of nostalgia based. Let me see where I'm at here.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. Brittany
We
or
suck at this.
Brittany or Christina?
Christina.
Brittany.
Wow.
Favorite Mariah Carey song?
Oh.
That's the one,
Always
right?
Be My Baby.
Yeah.
That and also Daydreaming. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Fantasy.
Is it called
right?
Fantasy?
Not
Wow,
Fantasy.
that title.
No, not Fantasy. I'm singing it wrong.
Not
All right, hold on.
best of
Daydream.
I'm loving.
Daydream.
Or how-
Isn't it called Daydream?
Daydream was the album, but
Oh my
Okay,
God, he's
cool.
schooling your ass.
Wait.
Nice
Let me
try.
go to my library. I'm so sorry. This
No,
is
please.
not lightning round. See?
while we're at it, while you're
Yeah.
looking in your library, Anna, answer me this.
Yes.
You identify more with Miranda, Samantha, Charlotte, or Carrie?
I mean, I wanted to be Carrie, so I'll just say Carrie for fun. And you know what? Carrie and Miranda. Let's be honest.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Miranda. Mhm.
Maya, who do you identify with? Sex and the City. Right?
We all wanted to be Carrie. I feel like I'm a combo of all of them. Isn't
Yeah.
that a fucked up answer?
No, you can answer however
Anna,
the fuck
what
you
would
want.
you say?
For you,
Yeah.
I would say
Carrie
you're a
and
combo of
Samantha?
Samantha, and Carrie.
Yeah.
Who were your childhood celebrity crushes?
Brendan Sexton III, and I'm drawing a blank right now.
Renfro.
What's his name?
Brad Renfro.
Brad Renfro.
That was her. Yeah, I love that I knew that. JTT. And Leonardo on Growing Pains. And I watched. I like to think that I was just way ahead and then I watched that show that was about the high school on the cruise ship.
The high school and
Oh,
the
I found
cruise
it.
ship. What?
There's some show, you got to find it, about a high school that was on a cruise ship, and I loved it. And it was on after school on some random channel, and Ryan Gosling was in it. And I was like, he's hot, and he's
He
interesting. So I was just like picking out the A-list before they
Okay,
were-
Dream Lover.
Dream
I was
Lover.
saying
Yes.
Daydream, Dream Lover.
I should have known that. I was just thinking of Devon Sawa recently.
Oh,
I don't know. It just
Idle
came-
Hands.
Idle Hands, so good.
He's so hot in Idle
Yeah.
Hands.
Is that your crush? No, what's your crush?
I mean, I love JTT. I think like
Mhm.
Devon Sawa though. When I saw him in Casper, do you remember when the ghost turned to he turned to him?
Yes, so hot.
Like truly, like the hottest 5-minute appearance by a person on screen, and they're just dancing to that. Which at the time, like I had the VHS and I would rewind Casper to rewatch.
Me
the
too.
dance.
Me too.
Me
I would
too.
rewind these things. Also, the first kiss with Christina Ricci and Now and Then. Can we not forget about that?
Now and Then. I mean,
They
come
would
on.
do double movies.
And Now and
I'm-
Then, it's such a female, amazing cast of people and brilliant movie. Yeah.
When you said the Casper moment, I, not kidding, got chills all over my body.
Yeah. I still listen to the song. It's like Jordan Hill, Remember Me This Way.
Really? Okay, gotta look that up.
Okay, what were your actual AIM screen names? Were they in the show? That was so fucking funny, that episode. Oh my God.
Mine was Star 4AC. It was a random algorithm. I wanted something celestial. That's what I told everybody.
Celestial. Every time you say Celestial, I die.
Well, because it's just so embarrassing. And then 4-way was fucking random. Like that was like an algorithm.
Like it just gave it to you.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then it was I got harassed for that anyway.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mine was lame. It was Mia Maya Pie. It was the only.
That's
name
cute.
Fine.
Yeah.
What was yours?
I still use it.
Mine was really boring. It was just Pellegrino 48, my last name. I remember thinking
It's a
at
great
the time.
one.
It's a great one.
I was really lame. I remember thinking at the time, like, I want something that I could have forever. Like I was like, that'll last me forever. Okay, what's your
That's
favorite
actually
favorite Meg Ryan rom-com?
When
Is
Harry
it
Met
Harry
Sally.
Met Sally?
Yeah, I'll say that too, but I have to say that I really liked You've Got Mail also. Don't hate
That's my
me.
number one. That's my number one.
Okay, great.
I get it.
Okay, great.
It's a great one.
Jessica or Ashley Simpson?
Ashley.
Oh, Jessica.
Did your family prep for Y2K?
No.
No.
But my school did.
Or Disney or Nickelodeon?
Disney.
Nickelodeon.
What would Anna and Maya's middle school superlatives be in the show?
In the show?
Yeah.
We got best friends, but with more S, and that was wrong. So we would have gotten we probably wouldn't have gotten anything.
I don't think we would have gotten anything. Maybe outgoing or like most likely
Cool
to be,
people got that in my school.
Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten anything.
Maybe most unique. That was always like a double-handed superlative, I feel.
Right.
You guys, I know I got to wrap. This was just the best time ever. Truly, you two are the biggest stars to me because this is the best show of all time. So thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Please take care and thank you for the entertainment. We can't wait for part 2.
Thank you.
Thanks for
guys.
having us.
Bye.